I'm really liking GG's lineup.
Really?
Yeah.
Dares him to keep going a little bit farther. Aramis, meanwhile, the top lane is playing a back and forth game of chicken against no-tail.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Second, he jumps, but it's not good enough. First blood for Aramis.
He walked his courier in though, and Midwin was able to smack it because of that. So, I mean, some crazy aggression. They forced the support out of the lane, out of an Alchemist who's not getting farm anyway.
Yep.
This Phoenix is going to be hitting level 6 soon.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Looking to make an aggressive move. Okay, I like this though. They're bringing the tiny top.
Catches him with halfway through the tether with that battery assault, stopping him from being able to jump over to the void. See, Seb is certainly feeling himself right now, as he should.
Oh yeah.
Top net worth.
Dire structures.
Saxa has been creating mountains of space.
7-minute nail.
Look at him, he's gonna go for this kill on a celery. You should be able to run him down with the sun ray, and Saxa just beating him to a pulp. Now, Seb is deep behind the tower though, and this was certainly not worth it for him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just as I expected.
Tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Arcane power. Radiant are scanning.
money.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Patch to just keep going.
Yep, they've got the Ags online. It looks like mid one and OG, they want to take a... Show what level the Exort is yet. But they really want to press forward for this fight.
Kind of walking around right now with this BKB. He's going to be comboed up, though. Oh, he showed himself for a bit too long, and now here comes that catch we were talking about. Vacuum back in. Trapped inside. No-tail looks for another opportunity to get out. Goes for the relocate. No such luck. He's denied that. Shad boosted forward. Tosses out the unstable concoction. That'll catch Sox, as I believe he should burn out to the Radiance. He's going to try and get the stomp. No such luck, though. Supernova. And I feel like it is going to... No,
They actually got it. Oh my
Shad
god.
gets there in time for the triple kill.
Welcome to the ring. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Is under attack. Dire's top tower is falling. Dire's top barracks is falling. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks are under attack. structures are fortified. Radiant's turret has been killed. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's ancient is under attack. Dire's ancient is under attack. Radiant victory.
Very aggressive, very crazy, and we'll see about Spirit Breaker before. Is that hero any good? Because I tried playing it once, and it didn't feel amazing.
I think
that.
I think Darkseer can kind of change the hero quite a bit, right?
Sure.
I think it just enables you not only with Ion Shell now how insane Surge is across the map,
Yeah.
and I have seen the new item build now on the Spirit Breaker. No, might just be
They're
bad.
gonna win this fight. They are. Aramis gets the first blood, and Midwan is chased away by Toby.
I've seen the new build for.
Dive out. Fortunately, the Aphonic Shield is pretty good.
Speaking of Courier, oh, I just heard he just hit level 4. It's flying at least.
They can heal each other here, but, well, NoTail's going to be run down the stun rate, but Aramis really wants this IO, and it's a good kill to get to. That's the core. Got him.
On to NoTail in mid one.
Radiant's
NoTail getting a little bit low, but so is Aramis.
Dire's
IO ball is chasing him down. With the Aphonic Shields, he could actually get this kill onto Toby very close. Wasn't quite enough though, and Aramis will look to pull the creep wave off the tower while Midwan and NoTail pursue. So going to make sure this is an opportunity. They manage to bring that together into the Supernova, and with the battery assault to stop the attack. Aramis and Toby, they scripted that one perfectly. That was beautiful.
He just hit 6 off that creep too. Perfectly done.
Radiant's
Saxa, he managed to dive in, get the kill on the Celery, and it looks like Shad. Well, he went the wrong direction in the loop-de-loop. Saxa does get away.
Will he get the Mana Void? Will he be able to get the Blink Mana Void? Saxa's trying to hide. It definitely does feel like it'll be a bit hard for them to make the movements. I mean, maybe Seb's going to be the one that changes it with the Ion Shells, just at least the damage, but I mean, yeah, the Spirit Breaker is really all they have to go for that catch. That's why it's just awkward.
They get aggressive, but the wrong time to do so because Thompson is actually making a rotation as the mid-troll. NoTail's going to join him here, so he's kind of free to dive the tower if he wants to. Midwan, though, he's had a bit of a rough start here as the IO. The Helmet Dominator's protecting him for now. Boom does manage to get ahead of it here, and Shad will connect the sandwich in Midwan and make sure he goes down into the grave.
In this Ember and Anti-Mage, always, it feels like for IO, it'll be tough for him to stand toe-to-toe with them at any point in the game.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower.
He certainly needed a good laning phase to have that kind of survivability. Inkswell, Ember Spear popping in, but Saxa does manage to get the pull back there. Pushing the Ember Spirit out, and with that missed battery assault, things are looking a little bit better here for OG, who continue their aggression with the help of Midwan and NoTail. Right-hand side, they're still trying to chase down that Spirit Breaker. At this same time, Celery's going to give Dove underneath his tier 2. Saxa, he goes back in, but chains up nicely by
Radiant's
Boom.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom.
Some standard OG, so I guess that's their style. You don't have to move around the map, just move together as 5 with somebody tethered with the creep too, and just constantly abuse the Darkseer plus that Spirit Breaker to catch.
They're gonna go for Shad here, but he's gonna need a lot of bashes to be able to kill that Anti-Mage. He just doesn't take a whole lot of magic damage there. Thompson being helped out by Midwan right now.
10 heroes ready.
That and the Aphonic Shields, he can just keep on fighting constantly. I think he's still holding on to 11 of his ultimate as well. Aramis gonna be caught here, tries to turn around, hook shot right before he dies. Doesn't even hit that. It's a creep. A pesky creep walks in front of him like that. They are just diving past the tier 1 tower because they've got so much sustain between all of them. They kind of can't do that, but Boom, thanks to the Inkswell, he's able to get on top of some of these heroes. Really nice use of the Meteor Hammer there from Toby. Lands on top of the Spirit Breaker +1. They get a kill and return vengeance for Aramis's death, at least.
Okay. Hey, this looks like this might be one of those games. They want to try to defend their towers, though, as best as they can. They bring the same three that were at the mid lane.
Getting some early damage onto Toby. Saksa threatening that ultimate. Now being chased down by the Inkswell. Stun, though, is going to be trapped inside the cogs. Made short work, it looks like, by Boom, but they're going to be able to get off the Supernova on the right-hand side. Really nice place by Toby. If they can keep OG inside of it, be massive, but he managed to get out. Looks like no ultimate for Saksa. He gets caught by the hook shot and ends up going down, but his troll is still decently healthy. They gave him the surge, and he's just going to keep on trucking. The cogs actually push them out, but not enough to be able to get the kill into no-tail. Still stuck, though. Toby should be enough to finish him off. Double kill there for Boom. Again, Viking GG just trying to kite back OG deeper and deeper into their side of the map. Boom. Well, he does have his shackles coming up, so he should manage to get this kill. And jumps away rather easily, so nice pick up there for Boom. There's the BKB from Thompson. Yeah. You always love that combination where you're Sand King or Clockwork or something. I'm gonna go in stun. You put it
Any second now, they're already aware of it. It's a good place for Viking to fight too with Phoenix. Let's get the meteor hammer dropping down. They'll dodge it.
At the same time, I think this is a fight OG really wants Viking GG to take. After all, they had that BKB on top of it, but
man,
he was forced to use it as well as his ultimate there out of fear. Nice catch from Erebus, intercepting Saksa as soon as he goes for that charge in, keeps him inside of the Supernova. That's going to be an easy pick, and Boom is going to look for more. Look at that on the other side. They do have Shad caught inside the wall of replica. Couldn't burn out quite enough mana to keep him from blinking away, though. Boom. He's going to be caught by the AM illusion. Think about this so much now. He's been burnt out of his mana, and he will not have the same luxury of escaping like that Animage did. Aramis is trying to create the space for him, but OG, there goes that surge. Look at him boosting away. Thompson running at the speed of light overtakes the Clockwork for a secondary kill.
Ooh, that looked like it was going to get a little dicey there for OG for a second, but yeah, that illusion just comes out. Ruins poor Ember, and now they're continuing chase with that buyback from Sox, so they're going to get another kill, and now they can go for the Rosh.
They can probably look back to that one fight around the Roshan pit as being maybe one of the moments that turned this game as OG now are able to take this tier 2. It looks like they're going to come in and try and go for the Aegis. He does manage to get off his ultimate. He's still going to be used up in the air. He can get any damage on anybody. He still has the heal coming out from the IO, but yeah, it looks like he's going to go down here inside of the Supernova as well. Is he going to come back into it? Oh, immediately done. Perfectly timed up with the Sun Ray. Beautifully lined up and laying into the IO. A nice vacuum in, though, with a charge on through. A 3-man stun as Rudolph. A bounce back onto the AM. Brought him back into the Troll, and the Troll got the root. Even though he bounced back to Spirit Breaker's ultimate, he immediately was repositioned into an ensnare.
That actually worked out in their favor pretty nicely. 40 seconds, AM's dead. And that vacuum charge, something that we didn't mention about before, catches perfectly onto 4 heroes. Saksa will play with his life now for going a little too aggressive. Thompson burning him, but trying to stick on Boom.
OG. You gotta chill out just a little bit more here, friends, as now the Troll has overcommitted himself, and Boom seeing that. Okay, 2 down. We can chase the rest pretty easily. They're gonna catch Zab and all these TPs out. Okay.
But he's also going for Hex, and he was not too far from it when I last saw. He had like 3,200 towards the Mystic Staff plus ulti orb. They get the charge on the AM with the wall down.
Wall of replica, the vacuum back in, and they get the bash. He was halfway through that animation for Blink, but considering the ensnare as well as the bash opportunities, there's no way he should have been able to get out. Now they're gonna look for more. The Animage is dead. Saksa looks to find some more. He's going to try and chase down Boom, who already has a Remnant out on the side. They saw him that far away, though.
Sox is here. He's
got another Remnant up by the BKB. Now he's been ensnared. Sorry, Bash. Bash first, then ensnared.
I guess it must be counting a few things in. It's like the core matchup of AM versus the IO is great, but versus Troll and versus Troll is not the best. Darkseer has his ways to play around him, because when AM gets stronger, Darkseer gets stronger.
Yeah.
So does seem like OG does have quite a lot of solutions, at least for that anti-mage.
So shots start things off, catching No-Tail and isolating him from the rest of the team, but they have to stay back to borrow time. Allows No-Tail to shrug things off. At the same time, AM trying to make his initiation onto the Darkseer. Force out the wall of Replica before he goes away. Now he's going to try and sandwich back in. Aramis making use of those spider legs, trying to get away from Saksa right now. Should be able to do so over the right-hand side. Ember Spear gets locked down by the troll. Boom has got to be careful of that deadly troll.
They're so
Once
fast.
it goes down, man, there is so much catch thanks to a Darkseer with an IO. Hey, at least Shad does manage to get the kill on No-Tail, but it's still not a happy occasion because it's still the cores that are up and alive. They do manage to get off the ultimate. Manage to get the bash. The supernova looks like it may just explode. They're still going for it, but yes, it successfully explodes onto the troll. Now they're going to try and chase down mid one. Shad catching up to him. That tether takes him a long, long ways away, but Shad's not going to let up just yet. The Phantom onto him. The scythe goes out. They tether up, sharing that movement speed. They get away, but No-Tail, well, he did buy back for this. They managed to get the silence onto the AM with no Manta. Maybe they could actually turn around and kill him.
Radiant are
And his confidence, by the way, in your supernova positions. He's going for a refresher instead of an Aghanim Scepter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shad jump forward, using the Abyssal Blade, trying to blow up the Darkseer. He's already burned so much mana. If he can get off a good mana void here, it'd be excellent. He has it up, but he's being stunned up for so long, and now the scythe went down. Chain stunned up, and no opportunity for that big mana explosion. 2 dead, and probably a little bit more. Celery, he is no doubt. He doesn't have the move speed to get away from this, but the one hope would be Toby. But Saksa, he's so damn fast thanks to the Surge charge combo. They easily catch up with him as well. 2 turns to 4. They're just able to ignore that whole spell shield thing.
Yeah, he just nets him, and then he hexes him inside of the wall with his full team beating on him. Saksa.
Look at that. They're just going for the tier 4s right now. 30 seconds on the clock for the Anime-Age. Viking GG, they're going to have to figure this out 3 versus 5, and I don't think they can. I guess we'll see. Aegis is up on Thompson. Guess it depends on how much OG wants to be able to dive. They're going to go for it right now. They're going to bring Aramis down. He does have a buyback. There goes the Meteor Hammer. Supernova number 1 going off. The BKB activated by Thompson. Quickly deals with the egg and tears Aramis a new one with his ultimate going off. He's going to chase down Ember Spirit underneath the shrine, and he goes in just as fast as he goes out.
What was that movement speed there? 1,000?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my God.
That is straight up broken. And sure enough, we said kind of at the start of this is really cool synergies here with the IO and such, but it could go terribly wrong.
There's 4 strength heroes over there. Okay,
With their lineup a little bit by drafting the Timbersaw. It's an amazing Timbersaw game, yes, but are they lacking anything as a result of that last pick?
I think it's exactly what the panel said. It's just the catch, the extra amount of lockdown. Because the one thing that can happen in this game is just, even if you doom a target, maybe the IO doesn't even just relocate. He can just heal the target. I mean, EU pubs at least, but yeah, this hero looks really good in NA pubs because NA pubs just hit creeps. That's all they do. They stack and hit creeps.
Yeah.
So Sven just gets these crazy item timings early, and then he's too tanky for people to fight, and they run into him. I mean, I think that's just always tends to be the best strategy for that hero.
Remember one thing they talked about. Celery, he's gonna die here. Just gets out with damage he can. The change up to the dispel talent.
Worse damage at sometimes versus me, but add a raindrop on top, no way they're gonna bring him down unless he is insanely far forward and OG.
We already lost a ton of heroes. When did that happen?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I saw the Dire one was up, and so I assumed his was still alive as well. Mid-one, he's gonna be chased down here. The Scorched Earth, it's taking him down. 2 HP, caught by the vacuum. That'll bring him down, but Thompson is here with a reprisal. Will manage to kill Aramis.
He wants the next. Toby, very low. Surge is still on CD. Trying to speed toward him. He tosses him in the IO.
Over the IO.
Yeah.
That'll get the kill.
And to get the courier, maybe? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a... And he's going to be versus Windranger, who's pretty damn farmed. A Javelin already coming out on the courier, so could definitely see Ceb +1 go for solo, go for these kills onto anyone.
Celery. He's been a bit of a punching bag for for OG, and it doesn't seem to be changing anytime soon as Ceb finds a free kill inside the jungle thanks to all this aggressive vision that they have down. One behind the tier 1 tower in mid, another one deep inside that Radiant jungle.
Oh, they know they're here. Thompson. We're gonna cut the trees with the tether.
Revealing all of them, they managed to get the avalanche toss combination on Toby, easily killing him. Aramis is still gonna fight this out if they haven't stun anywhere. Boom's gonna come in with the damage, but it's not quite enough. on.notail, he'll also TP out, seeing as the Infernal Blade still
Though. Nice little pickup from Shad. This is small, but going for the treads, double bracers, and he gets a shovel. Any type of HP you can get on this Alchemist, I think is pretty damn nice.
Yeah. It's all about surviving through the tiniest burst. Mid one surprises Toby, pops the ultimate, and fights into this duo with the power shot over Aramis. It's almost enough to get the kill. Sadly, Stormhammer not up for quite some time, as he does only have a 1-level. Thompson's going to come in from the side. on.notail switches partners now. Gets the tether to Thompson to help get that kill.
Is under attack.
Looks like a Thompson tiny boom. He worked so hard.
He did. He's been trialing at this for quite some time, but in the end doesn't get the full subscription. Aramis dove behind the tier 1 tower, and boom, he's gonna teleport over, and they do manage to get the stun. Maybe this is enough to actually kill Ceb, but on.notail heals him up so much and relocates him out. And again, the problem is even as they see some of these heroes like Thompson here, there's no real threat keeping him locked down. If anything, Thompson's gonna use Killing Dagger aggressively to catch Toby, and boom, is left wandering around, watching OG do things. 5,000 net worth lead for a lineup that's up against an Alchemist.
Uh-oh. Sorry. Thompson, he wants the bigger target.
He jumps down and does manage to hit Thompson, and as a result, Aramis managed to get in the trees. Now he's still dead.
Tower is under attack.
I was going to say, oh, they're going to have to dive really deep, and maybe Viking GG can do something with that. Well, they're going to try. Vacuum in. Mid one going to be slowed down. Here comes Sapphire Ultimate, and there goes that effectiveness of the Timber Saw. You saw how he was able to just cut down that Sven. Goes from half HP to nothing. Dodges away from Sox's attempt at a stomp. Boom. The higher levels of Timber Chain can still catch up. Sox knows he has to juke this Chakram, but Wu does manage to get the kill. Just ever so barely, thanks to the IO.
Level 9. That is actually level 9 16 minutes is something you don't see very often on your safe lane carry.
They're gonna try and fight with this Radiance. They do manage to lead off with a stun on mid one, pulls him back inside the Chakram.
Nice.
They do make pretty good mincemeat out of good old Sven. Chop him up to size. OG are still willing to fight because, of course they are. They're OG. Gonna toss back the Timber Saw into the rest of the team. Try and go for the stomp. He's stopped from being able to Timber Chain away, but that reactive armor is still doing him a good amount of work. And if they're focusing on the Timber Saw, it means Shad is free to run and play with this Radiance. A 2-man stun thanks to the unstable concoction. on.notail managing to dodge a couple of those shots will survive. And it looks like they're gonna have to back away. Thompson, he's here. No blink dagger up for another 6 seconds.
That could have been close for them. If they got the shackle on the Timber, if it connected, he probably would have died there. They weren't able to quite get it.
Still looking for him though. Here, boom. Taking a lot of damage to relocate in. Ceb, he's here. They're gonna try and chase down Boom. Now he's still got enough HP to survive through a shackle combination, but the Alchemist, that's a better one. Shad in serious trouble here. Saw the relocate, but still got caught by the shackles instead of Boom. I thought that would have been an easy retreat, but it looks like not. And Aramis, who's been farming this top lane the entire time, TP's in, immediately dies. Ceb laughing his ass off here, seeing you realizing that Viking GG have
Catches. I mean, they're probably praying for a clumsy net. So they do need some other forms to be able to just have these heroes not be able to just walk away.
Yeah.
But yeah, win run, tether, everyone's moving so fast.
And the worst part is like, nice. Invis Rune turns into a toss back onto Toby. He's close enough to Ceb that Ceb will finish the job.
Jeez.
These, it's not like they can naturally build into an item to solve that disable problem either. Like,
No.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, definitely starting to see, even though, you know, you see 4 strength heroes, it looks like a glorious Timbersaw game, we're starting to see the flaws. We're starting to see what they're really lacking in the grand scheme of their draft. The lanes also, as we said, they got pressured hard. Shad shows himself in lane. Easy kills versus that relocate. They're starting to really snowball.
Thanks to this relocate, Sven is not only joining in on some of these fights and getting kills, but he is keeping up his farm at a pace that is well ahead of the Alchemist at this point. Once he gets his BKB, that may just be go time for OG to put some real pain on. There already is some objectives. Boone's not getting out alive. Reactive armor is nothing to Seb now that he's got MKB plus the Grove Bow.
Yeah. And Top's in looking for more. He'll be able to find Celery. Can he get the toss back? He sure can.
Throws him over to mid one.
Dire are scared.
Get him the old alley. Really making him squishy in this game was the Whirling Death, the Timber Saw. Now he's got BKB. He deals with that pretty easily. Stomp goes out. Toss over. Trapped inside the Avalanche. Stun from the Storm Hammer. Fishes him off. And look at that. Into the back line. Steph just fearlessly goes in. Cleans up. At least some of the supports are going to buy back here at Viking GG. They're all in on this fight at this point in time. Mid1 still has his BKB. He's still ready to try to fight with a relocate coming in from NoTail. They're going to try and do just that. A heal comes out and Mid1's up to full health. They're going to continue to buy back. Viking GG. They are going to throw everything they have to be able to win one good fight against OG. Now the beat Shad gets worn out. It's a good opportunity. They need to be able to get him out of this. Their splitter pulls him back in though, and Shad gets torn to pieces. Boom. He's going to have the same fate as his Alchemist. Both dead with OG closing in.
They call it. Yeah, I think this game was just, everything went out of hand. Shad dying all over the place. They just got, I mean, them getting these towers so early, the OG aggression, like 7-minute tower bottom, they could just, it opened up the map so much. They were like, we don't need to play in the lane anymore. We're just going to run at you.